Jamaica has 3 million diasporas overseas. If just 20% return during a global crisis, that's 600,000 people arriving, many bringing wealth and resources. Jamaica must prepare with more hotels and housing. Resorts could convert to apartments, providing shelter for returning families. A smart move for Jamaica's future, turning hotels into homes for the diaspora if the world changes overnight. Jamaica stands at a strategic crossroads, geographically, economically, and, increasingly geopolitically. With global tensions rising and the specter of a third world war kind of looming, our island nation must rethink its infrastructure and tourism strategy. Today, we're going to explore why Black River Airport could become Jamaica's most critical hub for returning diasporas when the war starts, and how hotel investments today could secure our people's future tomorrow. Originally, expanding Negril's airport appeared to be the answer for Western Jamaica. However, repeated delays and funding uncertainties have cast doubt on its viability. With Negril's project sidelined, an alternative must emerge, and fast, to ensure rapid access for both tourists and returning nationals. Let's consider the logistics for a moment. Montego Bay's Sangster International Airport is over 50 kilometers from Black River. Under Jamaica's 50 km/h speed limit, and factoring in traffic congestion, stoplights, and winding roads, a direct highway link would still yield travel times of at least 90 minutes under ideal conditions, and often up to 2 hours in reality. For a nation preparing for mass movements of people in a crisis, that delay is just untenable. By contrast, establishing a regional airport directly in Black River would, reduce transit times, enabling arrivals and departures within minutes, which is vital in emergency scenarios. It would enhance resilience, providing an alternate gateway if Sangster International is compromised or overwhelmed. And it would stimulate the local economy, catalyzing development in St. Elizabeth Parish, and diversifying income beyond the traditional tourism hotspots. Confidence in Jamaica's tourism strategy has, honestly, wavered. In December 2023, the Prime Minister boldly proclaimed a vision to double annual arrivals from 4 million to 8 million. Yet by late 2024, the administration reverted to its earlier 5 by 5 by 5 pledge, 5 million visitors by 2025, a target that, frankly, concedes underperformance. To put it in perspective, from 2017 to 2025, the growth required is only 700,000 additional visitors over 8 years, an average of fewer than 90,000 per year. And if you look at regional comparisons, the Bahamas and the Dominican Republic each added roughly 700,000 visitors annually over the same period, outpacing Jamaica nearly tenfold. Such modest ambitions do little to galvanize investors or prepare our nation for the challenges ahead. With tensions escalating among major powers, a scenario where global air travel grinds to a halt is not far-fetched. In such a crisis, Jamaican nationals abroad, our 3 million-strong diaspora, would seek refuge back home. Even if only 20%, that's approximately 600,000 individuals, manage to evacuate, the sudden influx would overwhelm our existing infrastructure. These returning Jamaicans are not paupers. Many carry substantial assets, having sold properties in the United Kingdom, Europe, or North America. Yet they will require immediate housing, food, and basic services. How can Jamaica absorb such numbers without descending into chaos? Here's a bold proposal. Partner with foreign direct investors to develop 20 new resort complexes across Jamaica. Each resort would host 10 hotels with 1,000 rooms apiece, yielding 200,000 rooms in total, short-term or peacetime use. These properties operate as luxury resorts, generating steady tourism revenue and creating thousands of jobs. Long-term or crisis use. Under a pre-negotiated agreement, these hotels convert into modular housing, essentially emergency apartments, for returning diaspora families. This dual-purpose model offers multiple advantages. It attracts capital because investors gain confidence knowing their assets serve a national security role. It mitigates risk, since in wartime, repurposing existing facilities is faster and more cost-effective than constructing emergency shelters from scratch. And it ensures readiness, so Jamaica bolsters its capacity to host hundreds of thousands without scrambling to find accommodations at the last minute. Feasibility studies should be conducted, including site assessments in St. Elizabeth for Black River Airport, and site assessments in Manchester, Portland, and other parishes alongside St. Elizabeth to determine optimal locations for the 20 resort sites. Public-private partnerships, or PPPs, need to be structured with franchise agreements that balance investor returns with government oversight, ensuring resorts meet both commercial and contingency standards. Infrastructure upgrades are essential. While Black River Airport is under construction, roads, utilities, and digital connectivity around proposed resort areas must be improved. The regulatory framework also matters, so it's important to fast-track zoning approvals, streamline customs and immigration procedures, and define legal protocols for emergency hotel repurposing. And finally, community engagement is key. Work with local stakeholders, farmers, artisans, small businesses, to integrate community development, ensuring benefits extend beyond tourism executives. This strategy, transcends mere economic growth. It's about national preparedness. By embedding crisis readiness into our tourism infrastructure, Jamaica positions itself as both a premier destination and a sanctuary for its people. Moreover, the resulting improvements in transport and hospitality will benefit domestic travelers, medical evacuations, and cargo shipments year-round. As global fault lines shift, Jamaica cannot afford reactive policymaking. We need visionary leadership that sees Black River Airport not as an optional expansion, but as a linchpin in our national security architecture. We need tourism targets that inspire, not underwhelm. And above all, we need pragmatic partnerships that channel billions in hotel investments toward both prosperity and protection. By building Black River Airport and championing a new generation of dual-purpose resorts, we can transform Jamaica into a dynamic hub, one that welcomes visitors in peace and safeguards citizens in war. The future is uncertain, but with strategic foresight, Jamaica will stand ready. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Can Jamaica's tourism industry become its greatest defense? Subscribe for more insights on Jamaica's development and security strategies.